I've prepared a few items. One of them, this little box. A little cardboard box that used to hold a puzzle. We're not going to use the puzzle, we're just going to use the box for some nice tingles. Then I have prepared a brush, of course, a wonderful makeup brush that is my own. Still my own, was my own when I was doing ASMR still regularly, is still my own. Third, we have these coasters that are still packaged, so kind of a mix of two different sounds. On one hand, the crinkly packaging, on the other hand, of course, the cardboard. Fourth, last but not least, a cardboard tube. Makes good sounds on its own, but can also be used to amplify mouth sounds. And that is it for the items. Lastly, one little note, please excuse my little brother who unfortunately has a anger management problem. Nothing diagnosed, he's just very, very loud, so if he hears some random shouts in the background, please excuse me. Let's start off with the cardboard box now. One thing that I really like is how my hands can make different tapping sounds depending on which hand I use. My right hand is much softer. The fingertips of my right hand are much softer than the fingertips of my left hand. Because I play the guitar quite a bit, so I have to press down the strings, and after some time you just get harder fingertips. The sound in itself is really, really good, and since I tend to like to tap pretty fast, I think it kind of suits my tapping style. But I think that should be it for the first item, and we'll switch to the second one. As already explained, the second one is this wonderful makeup brush. Not so sure if you can hear it like this, but if you can't, that doesn't matter, of course, because what we're gonna do with the makeup brush is, of course, brush the microphone brushing. triggers that ASMR artists do. I think there's a difference between the triggers that are watched and the ones that ASMR artists really do. Because not every ASMR artist can, for example, do a good roleplay. There's some which just can't. But everybody can brush a microphone with a brush, right? And everybody has a brush, and of course girls tend to often have, or women tend to often have makeup brushes, but everybody can just buy a makeup brush, right? I mean, I have one, I don't use makeup. So, it's really whatever. But then again, there's of course also male people who wear makeup, which is also fine. Really, I couldn't give about how you like to present yourself. Everybody likes to present themselves differently, and that's perfectly fine. You don't present yourself for other people, you do it for yourself, you know. So if you want to wear makeup, don't wear it for other people, wear it for yourself. That's really all you need to do. If you want to look pretty, I mean, yeah, let's go, look pretty, but don't look pretty for other people, look pretty for yourself. That is the key. You need to do the things for yourself. Do you like microphone brushing? I hope the sound is alright. I hope the sound is alright. But I think we'll kind of keep it at that because there's still 2 items to go. And we don't have too much time left, so let's go to the 3rd item. Look who's here again. Well, it's the cardboard coasters, packaged in some nice crinkly foil stuff. I initially bought these coasters to use them as cardboard coasters for tapping when the channel was still active. But then I found how nice they sound still packaged, because the cardboard sound kind of gets these crinkles added to them. And by kind of bending the coasters a little bit, I can even kind of regulate how many crinkles are in the tap. So if I bend them outwards, I do. That's no crinkles, but if I bend them inwards, it's like. Probably one of my favorite triggers. Although I have to admit, my favorite trigger is still sticky tapping. No way around it. Okay. We're coming wonderfully close to the last final item for today, which is of course the cardboard. It's box cardboard tube. So let's get out the tube and let's try out that sound. There it is, the last item for today. The one that looks probably the most stupid when you use it. I mean, every ASMR artist and every ASMR enjoyer, watcher, listener knows that cardboard makes amazing sounds. So using a cardboard tube in itself is a very easy step, but then to use it as an enhancement for mouth sounds, don't know who had that idea. It's a bit genius though. Imagine if I could do transitions like that. That would be amazing. But I can't. So, how about I put that away again and we'll go to an outro. Well, last but not least, no item left, but we still have to take the thumbnail. Now, if you're new to the channel, you might not know that I always try to take the thumbnail after the whole video, so kind of in the outro we'll take in the thumbnail. Sometimes I edit a little bit of stuff, like probably in this video I added quite some things in the thumbnail, but the picture that I used are all from videos I recorded, and this is kind of my attempt at a bit more transparency, even though everything is very transparent around here. So what I'm thinking of as a thumbnail is myself kind of wondering, and then on the other hand myself like being like kind of like a pro and amateur thumbnail, where the amateur one has a few question marks in it, maybe a little bit more edited than usual, but I think it could look good. So it's gonna be a little bit edited. I'm only gonna be half of the thing. It's gonna be me, or at least the picture I'm gonna take now, but we'll see. I think something like this, something or like one of these poses, and I'll use them as you saw the thumbnail already while I'm explaining this. You saw the thumbnail, you now saw where the picture came from. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a wonderful, wonderful good night. I'll see you again